Welcome to Pathways to Success, a program that supports micro, small, and medium enterprises here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel. I'm Mai Rodriguez. Micro, small, and medium enterprises are the backbone of the Philippine economy, significantly contributing to poverty reduction by creating jobs for the country's expanding labor force. They also serve as fertile ground for cultivating new entrepreneurs and fostering the growth of large corporations. A thriving MSME sector signifies a robust and expanding economy. Go Negosyo is an organization that believes in shaping the mindset and attitude of business owners. To discuss the role of Go Negosyo in entrepreneurship, we have today the Executive Director, Mina Akram. Good morning, Mina. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for inviting us.
All right, tell us, what is Go Negosyo and how did it start?
Well, Go Negosyo started in 2005 because our founder, Joey Concepcion, was then appointed as the presidential advisor for entrepreneurship of former President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo. And we're an organization that is a non-profit organization, and we cater basically to MSMEs, providing them access to mentorship, money, and markets.
Yeah. Well, Go Negosyo advocates for mind and attitude change. Why do you think this is so important?
Well, because it's very important for entrepreneurs to stay optimistic, also employees to know. So our founder basically wants to promote that level of optimism, that there is hope, that you can do something about your life and that you can eventually succeed.
Tell us the challenges facing SMEs today, because 2022 statistics show that the number of small and medium enterprises are much lower compared to micro enterprises.
I guess one of the most common problems that we encounter every time that we talk to an MSME is really access to finance. So sometimes people don't realize that there are a lot of potential access to finance. There are a lot of government banks and non-government banks who are providing access to capital. But at the same time, it's really being distracted with so many problems that are bothering you from day to day, like high prices of goods. And sometimes it's really time. Some people don't have the time to start their own business.
I can imagine, and I know maraming may gustong magtayo ng sarili nilang negosyo, pero capital is a main concern. So how can we grow this industry? Because data from the Philippine Statistics Authority shows that financial and insurance activities are only at 4.6%.
Yeah, because majority of the SMEs are really into food, retail services as well. So for that sector, I think for us to be able to grow it is, limiting the barriers to entry. Right now, it's very easy to, get into business. We recently signed a partnership actually with Sun Life Philippines, wherein, because the insurance agents are considered entrepreneurs themselves. So we provide easier access for them to enter and, experience being an entrepreneur. And at the same time, we are also trying to link them up with many different institutions, both from the private and public sector, so that whatever needs in the cycle of business will be addressed by those partners.
Let's touch on the business climate in the provinces. How can businesses thrive in the provinces because of, in terms of geographical spread, the concentration of MSMEs is in the NCR?
Yeah, because also the opportunities are much bigger in the, key cities in the Philippines. But there's so much potential in the province. You can see actually really great quality products, excellent products in the province. But one of the major challenges is really access to market, because we are set up this way, the Philippines. So logistics is a very big challenge. Sometimes you find quality products in the province, but they're not available in Manila or in NCR, where most of the market is. But right now we're trying our best to tap into many different partners to bring the logistics costs lower, so that more entrepreneurs can offer products and services not just in their region but also all over the Philippines.
What's crucial is bridging the gap for sourcing the raw materials and bringing them here.
Yes.
Okay, so let's now talk about the programs of Go Negosyo, the mentoring programs. Is this in line with the MSME development plans 2017 to 2022?
Yes, basically we align everything that we do with the overall goal of the Philippines to really promote MSME development in the country. Because once you scale up more MSMEs, it also provides more jobs to Filipinos. 65% of our jobs in the Philippines are actually provided by these small entrepreneurs. So yes, it's very much aligned. The new development plan, I think, is already out. We have yet to read it, but one of the key or major program that's included in the new plan is really digitalization, and that's where we're heading as an organization. We try our best to link our entrepreneurs with digital tools and platforms that will make their lives easier and run their business faster.
You mentioned digitalization. So will their strategies change moving forward because of the advent of AI as well?
Yes. Definitely, we'd like to see these platforms as opportunities for them to grow. Once part of their business process is now digitized, it makes it easier to run the business, which means they can focus more on product development, reach new markets, and eventually solve the problems along the way.
Okay, there's so much more to discuss about Go Negosyo's programs, but we have to pause for a quick break. We'll be back with Executive Director Mina Akram. Please don't go away. Pathways to Success. We'll be right back.
From nature innovators to global agri-providers, the Philippines anchors its growth on micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. The change innovators. In the game-changing hands of MSMEs, the country's economic progress is propelled by innovation-driven change. Change in
po ay panahon na para sila'y magbahagi ng kanilang talino, ng kanilang pagkatao. Yan po ang ginagawa ng ating mga mentors dito.
Dapat kahit anong produkto o serbisyo ang binibenta mo, dapat merong puso. Kasi that way, makakakonect ka sa audience mo, magkakaroon ng purpose yung negosyo mo.
Welcome back. It is Mentoring Entrepreneurs Day with Go Negosyo's Mina Akram. So Mina, let's talk about the programs of Go Negosyo, starting with the 3M on Wheels. Tell us, what is this about, and explain what 3M means.
Yes, 3M is access to mentorship, access to money, and access to market. So for us in Go Negosyo, we believe that an entrepreneur needs all the 3Ms for you to be successful, basically. So our 3M on Wheels is bringing access to mentorship, money, and market in all of the places, key cities in the Philippines. So we try to utilize the accessibility of malls. So we provide an event for our entrepreneurs in the activity center of the malls, wherein they have a chance to have one-on-one mentoring with a successful entrepreneur or a mentor. So it's like a speed dating wherein they get a chance to sit down with a successful entrepreneur. They get to ask their questions for 30 to 40 minutes, whatever questions they have on their business, and then the mentor provides them with advice. So that's what we do. We usually do it every other Saturday, and we go around all of the cities in the Philippines.
That's good to know it. It's also very accessible to them, right? Because it's in the malls and it's in an events place. Tell us, who are the mentors?
Well, basically, the mentors are the successful owners of some of the products and businesses in the Philippines. So, Joey Concepcion, our founder, is one of our regular mentor in all of these events. We also utilize the services of the other successful entrepreneurs like Alice Eduardo, Eric Teng, John Loco, a French baker. All of these top entrepreneurs, they volunteer their time for these events.
So, what do you teach them now in these events? Because of course, this would help fill the learning gap in their entrepreneurial journey.
Usually, the discussions revolve around change in mindset. So sometimes people are disheartened, they don't want to continue or they don't want to start. That's one. The second usual question that they ask is, how do I manage my money? So it's basically financing and accounting tips that are being given by the mentors. And lastly, how to market their products. And most of the time, we actually advise them to use digital tools. You know, online selling is a big thing right now. So we also try to invite content creators in these events so that they can show how can entrepreneurs actually sell their products online.
Now, how can MSMEs avail of this mentorship program? Is it open for everyone?
Yes, open to all. It's free. They don't need to pay anything for these programs. You just need to follow our Facebook page for the announcement of our rollouts.
Okay, of course, Go Negosyo has been around for years. How many MSMEs have you mentored?
We don't have a specific number, but I would say it will be like in the millions already. Because we started this advocacy in 2005, so
Yeah.
we're celebrating our 20th year actually next year.
Well, congratulations, and wow, a lot of businesses being helped by Go Negosyo. Let's talk about your national summits now. You have a total of 6 different summits,
Yes.
right? So let's start with the Women's Summit.
Yeah, so every March we do a Women's Summit in celebration of Women's Month. Basically, we talk about, you know, major concerns and challenges of an entrepreneur as a female. So most of the time it talks about time management, you know, juggling, being a mother and being a business owner, and other relevant business topics that would be, you know, very much ideal for entrepreneurs to hear. We also provide many different topics on what industries can you focus on, what are the next big thing in terms of like businesses. So those are the things that we tackle in these national summits.
Of course, women are known to wear many hats.
Yes.
Diba? Mothers, career women, and also side hustle. Maybe they want to put up a business.
Yes.
Ano yung mga common concerns ng mga women entrepreneurs?
Most of the common concerns is really juggling the time, because there's so much expected from women. You know, you need to keep your household at peace, also earn a little bit of money to contribute to your household. So time management is one of the major issue. One of the key things that we do in the Women's Summit in particular is award inspiring women entrepreneurs. Those women who've actually showed us that it can be done. You know, you can be a successful entrepreneur even if you're a mother or you have kids, you know, things like that. These are the things that we show our audience.
We can do it all. Kailangan lang ng guidance.
Definitely.
Okay, so tell us about the Tourism Summit.
The Tourism Summit is a project that it's in partnership with the Department of Tourism. So basically, we try to educate our entrepreneurs in the tourism sector on how they can cater to more tourists, not just local but international tourists. So in here we talk about, you know, utilizing digital payments. You know, how can you market your products, widen the reach of your marketing material so that it can also target, you know, tourists not just in the Philippines but all over the world.
So my Women's Summit, my Tourism Summit, now there's an MSME Summit. What is this about?
So the MSME Summit is really a celebration of the MSMEs in the Philippines. This is a project or a program actually being led by the Department of Trade and Industry. It's just partnered with Go Negosyo because, you know, DTIs has been a long-time partner of our organization. So this time around, we discussed many different topics about entrepreneurship, you know, centering around digitalization, you know, the 3Ms, logistics, all of the, you know, many different aspects of businesses. We try to provide a speaker or, you know, provide a panel of speakers so that entrepreneurs can get, you know, actual advice on the spot.
And meron ding Kabayan Summit. So
Yes.
ano naman yung objectives sa Kabayan Summit?
The Kabayan Summit is about providing opportunities for OFWs and their families. So, you know, most often OFWs earn a lot of
Yes.
money abroad, and sometimes the money, they send it to their families, right? But, you know, instead of just like continuously sending money, we're actually educating the families that they can start a business here in the Philippines. Most often, they you know, choose franchising because it's already an available business model. So we try to feature models of successful entrepreneurs who were former OFWs or their members of their family are actually the ones managing the business.
That's good because the families of OFWs also want to explore how to grow the money being sent to them.
Yes, and
by the
eventually they want
breadwinners.
their family member to come back.
Yes,
because
yes.
they're gonna be financially sustainable
And
already.
retire here so they can retire in their
Yes,
own
yes,
homes.
yes,
Okay,
definitely.
there's also the Sign Up Summit. What is the goal of this one?
Actually, the Sign Up Summit is our digital summit. We've actually renamed it this coming October. We have one. It's called the Online Selling Summit. In this summit, we actually invite digital platforms, and they offer their platform for free, so anyone can sign up. It's basically, you can be a nano entrepreneur for a day. We invite the likes of Angkas, Grab, and other digital platforms. And if you're an entrepreneur or if you don't have a business yet, you can actually sign up to be part of their platform. So that's an opportunity for you to get acquainted or to get onboarded with these systems. At the same time, since it's going to be an online selling summit, we're actually teaching our micro entrepreneurs how to utilize digital tools so that they can sell online. So how can you market your own product? How can you package it visually appealing to your market? And at the same time, how do you ensure that the products get to your customer? By utilizing payment channels and logistics support from many different options that we have right now.
Online selling is big. Ang daming lumalaki.
It's huge right now.
Yes, and the expansion is fast, no? It's
Yes.
huge. Okay, so what topics do you feature dito sa Agri-Negosyo Summit?
Agri-Negosyo is basically teaching our entrepreneurs that there's, hope in the agri sector. We also want to encourage more members of the youth to get into agripreneurship because, food sustainability is, I guess, the next big problem that we're gonna face, not just as the Philippines, but the entire world. So basically, we invite the bigger agri-negosyantes to be able to teach our younger negosyantes that it can be done. And at the same time, our bigger companies in the agri sector are actually providing market to the smaller ones. So even if you just have a smaller farm in your backyard, once you are able to produce a certain amount, there are big brothers, we call them big brothers, who are willing to, buy your products. So the continuous cycle is there. So you don't have to worry about your market. Right now, most of the farmers, really, the problem is in the market side. So that's why we're utilizing and integrating those farmers in the value chains of the big businesses because they already have the machinery, the technology, and they can buy, these produce from the farmers.
Okay, we have much more to explore, but we have to take a quick break. Stay tuned to learn more about the programs of Go Negosyo. Pathways to Success. We'll be right back.
I believe that the women comprising of Women Business Council are strong leaders. They are, there you go, there they are. They are strong women in each of their industries.
These women play a pivotal role in driving economic growth and creating jobs for the Filipinos. Tonight, we celebrate the involvement of the big sister women entrepreneurs who are instrumental in helping our micro.
Welcome back to Pathways to Success. For those who just tuned in, we are still with Go Negosyo Executive Director Mina Akram to discuss their programs that may help you in your business. So Mina, we talked about all the national summits coming up for Go Negosyo, but now tell us about the Kapatid Mentor Me program. What is this for and how is this different from the other mentorship programs of Go Negosyo?
So this is also mentoring, but I guess this is a deeper kind of mentoring because Kapatid Mentor Me is our partner project with the Department of Trade and Industry. It started in 2016. It's like a mini MBA. So the MSMEs are actually, they need to apply to DTI.
So it's more long-term.
More long-term. So they need to apply to DTI, they need to be 1 year in operation, and they need to be able to attend all of the classes. So there are 10 modules, entrepreneurship modules that they need to go through. And then at the end of their sessions, they're actually asked to provide a business improvement plan presentation.
Wow.
So all of the learnings that they get from the 10 sessions, they present it to a panel. And then after that, they are considered as graduates of the program.
It's like an MBA.
Yes, it's really like a mini MBA. And it's all for free.
Oh, this is a class or is this a one-on-one session?
It's a class.
Okay.
It's a class, but at the same time, there are also coaching opportunities in between the classes. So if there's a need for you to consult with a coach, you can do so. There are many available mentors and coaches within the network of Go Negosyo.
Now, you also have the ASEAN Mentorship for Entrepreneurs Network, or AMEN.
AMEN, yeah.
When was this established, and tell us, what is this all about?
So, AMEN program is very similar to Kapatid Mentor Me, but this is being implemented and rolled out in the ASEAN region. So, it started in 2017 when the Philippines was the chairman of ASEAN. So it was the legacy project of the Philippines, wherein we brought the successful model of Kapatid Mentor Me in the ASEAN region. So now we're actually gearing up for phase 3 of the project. Phase 1 was a test implementation in Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Phase 2 was the implementation of the similar program in all of the 10 ASEAN nations. And phase 3 will be tapping into more MSMEs in the ASEAN region. So actually, the MSMEs in Brunei, Cambodia are actually doing the 10 mentorship modules as well. So this is the Philippines' contribution to ASEAN, basically.
And it's so good to know, like, entrepreneurs out there, there's so much help for them and they can be guided with all the aspects of business operations.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mina, for sharing
No
your
worries.
insights with us and your time.
No worries. And if you want to be updated with our programs, follow our Facebook page, Go Negosyo.
Okay, and to entrepreneurs out there who continue to forge their path to success, we hope that you were able to get valuable tips from our episode today. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. I'm Mai Rodriguez. See you again tomorrow here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.